Monday. So I figured I wasn't initially going to vlog this week because I have been last week was pretty much me resining and working on one print that I finished. I'll show you guys in a bit. I finished one print. I'll show you in a bit, but I just want to tell you guys what this week is about. Oh, let me introduce myself. I always forget to introduce myself. Um, so anyway, hi guys. My name is Pauline. I'm a polymer clay artist and also an illustrator. I run a clay business on Etsy, and lately I've been doing more cons, anime cons. But yeah, so this week's goal, like I said, it's Monday. This week's goal is to resin. I started resining last week, but I still have a couple more stuff that I need to resin. So yeah, so I'll show you guys what I did a little bit. It's in the living room, literally where I like one bedroom apartment. There's no room, so it's in the living room on the dining room table. I'll show you guys what I've resined. But so I'm just in the process of cleaning these. Oh my gosh, if you have been on my channel for a long time, then you will know that I worked on these, I think earlier this year. Honestly, I did these pieces a while ago, but I didn't want to sell them. Honestly, I didn't put them out when I started doing cons to like sell it, and I just didn't want to sell it. It was so cute. I'm like, no, I don't want to sell it. I don't know. Initially I was gonna just make another one and just keep this one because I was so attached, but I'm like, girl, you can't keep everything you make. So pretty much I'm going to go ahead. That's why it's so dusty, because I left it in like my little shelf, and I haven't touched it. So yeah, so I'm in the process of kind of like cleaning. I'm just gonna like wipe it down because I'm going to resin. So I'm gonna like clean off all the dust and stuff on like all the on the tray and the figurines, get everything cleaned up, and go ahead and start resining. So yeah, let me show you guys what I resined last week. It's not much. You probably saw you already know, you already, if you watch my previous videos, you already saw the figurines, but the only difference is they look more shiny. So let's go ahead to the living room. Okay, so these are what I worked on last week. Pretty much majority of these are all resined off, so you can see the shine, so you can tell which is resined. So these are resin, these ones in the front are resin. The dishes over here are all resined off. I'm yet to work on the Luffy, this one, and the one back there. It's not quite resin yet. And then the what's it called, the capybara ones are not resin yet. And then these two in the front are not resin yet. But I got a lot done last week. All these resin, the ones that are resined on the table are all done from last week. I initially thought I wasn't gonna get all these done, but I did. I feel like I accomplished a lot last week. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we are going to be resining today. Okay, so I'm resining this to the turtle dogs. So I'm gonna resin these, and then this one I'm going to go ahead and resin. This broke off. Initially I was gonna sell it like this. Sorry for the noise in the background. I hope you guys can hear me. I know it's quite loud, but yeah, initially I was going to sell it like this. I took this to Fair Expo Boston, and I was gonna just sell it like this, but then tell me why this broke off. Like uh, the little mushroom roof broke off, and I was like, oh no, that's a sign that I need to resin it. So, and it's not that hard to fix. I'm just going to super glue it just to get it in place, and then I'm going to go ahead and resin it, and then it should be fine. All right, so I wanted to show you guys what I just finished yesterday. So like I said, last week was just me resining and finishing this illustration. So I finished this literally yesterday. Yeah, it's so cute. It's, if you don't know the show, it's called the Apothecary Diaries. So, oh, the Apothecary Diary. But yeah, it's so cute. I love it. It looks so cute, honestly. Yeah, Sorry, my hands are so dry. But I'm literally loving doing illustrations. I haven't drawn for a long time until I started adding illustration to into my like into my like onto my table for cons. So I have a problem, which I had since I made this, because I wasn't quite sure how I want this to sit. So I had two options: to leave it the way it is, like this, or to make it where people can arrange it however they want, right? Like it can be individual. So you can have this, like the stool can be moved around, this can be moved around, and this can be placed wherever you want it to be, right? Like calcify itself, calcify is already stationary, so you can't really move him, like you can't move the fireplace. So everything else, these three things, I was thinking I can just have them individually, so you buy everything as a whole and you can just place them wherever you want. The problem with that is I feel like people will be able to lose the pieces easily. The other option is, it will also make it fun for people to be able to position Totoro, the stool, and the little Totoro however they want. It could be here, it could be here. Maybe they don't want Totoro to be on the stool, and then it could just be like that, right? So that's an option. Or they can move this part, like put Totoro over here, put this, and then put the little guy on the stool, right? Ah! That could happen. See? So that's that. Oh, hang on. So there is that, and there's this. So this is an option, but honestly, I don't know yet. I've been like trying to figure out how exactly I want this to be, and I still haven't come up with what I want this to look like. I don't know. I know I won't be able to like. It's not like I'm live and you guys can give me an input on what you think. But I've been literally debating. My fiance said it's easier to have it individual. People can place it however they want. But I kind of just wanted it to be, like stationary. So it's like, okay, you don't have to worry about it, and you won't be able to lose the pieces, and it could just be however, like it could just be like this, right? And it's gonna stay put. Because I feel like individually you might lose the pieces. It just There's just so many variables where things can happen, and I figured if it's just one piece, a whole thing, it's easier, and you have room to put jewelries in this part, or like a ring. Like you can attach a ring to, like, Calcifer's little fiery head, or a ring here, a necklace or something. Like I said, these things are jewelry dishes. It could just be like a freaking decoration, or it could just be something you can put in your room to hang your jewelries in. So you could do whatever you want. But my main problem right now is the fact that I don't know if I want to make it something you can play around with, or I could just make it station, like it's by itself, right? Like I don't know if it's making sense. I'm not quite sure exactly what I want it to be, if it's a whole or pieces where you can just do whatever you want with each of the pieces. So anyway, this is my dilemma right now. um I'll figure it out. Because I don't want to resin, because if I resin it as a whole, then it's not changeable. But if I resin it individually, then you do whatever. But I just don't like the bottom of this, because I figured initially I was just gonna like have it here, and I didn't really like, I didn't I didn't pay any mind to the bottom, because I'm like, I'm gonna hide this part. But now if I'm doing individually, I can't hide this part, because it's gonna be visible, because then you're able to move things around. But anyways, yeah, I don't want this video, I don't want to ramble too much, but yeah, this is where I am right now, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want, because I need to figure that out until so I can start resoning. But all right, you guys will figure out, you'll find out what I decided on. Let's get started. Oh my gosh, I love it when they're so shiny. Oh, so proud. It's so cute. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. Resin, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the piece that I'm currently working on. So I just got back from getting my car oil changed, and my cat print proofs just got in, and we're literally like a week away from the tomorrow is gonna be like a week away from the convention. Okay, so I'm a little bit behind. Okay, because initially my idea was to get my prints done from a local printer, but then my problem is my original prints were done, my canvas size is 5 by 7, but then I initially was like, oh, I want to sell big prints as well too. So we have a problem, because that means I have to upscale my prints to the large prints I want is 11 by 17. So going from 5 by 7 to 11 by 17, that's a problem, because of course there are things are going to end up being cut off. It's not going to be the same. Well, the quality is not too bad. I'll show you guys in a minute. It's just the fact that certain things are being cut off and it just doesn't look right. So I initially went with it local printer because I like their quality. When I did just my 5x7s, it was great. I liked it. My initial print that I had from Cat Print, I just didn't like it, but then I discovered you have to use PDF. I guess it doesn't change the color too much. I don't know, because that's what I tried this time around, and the color wasn't too bad from the previous. Well, these are completely different prints from the previous print that I had Cat Print do for me, but not too bad. You know what? Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Cause well, you would tell the difference because the local printer still has the borders on it because they weren't able to size it properly. I just left them to size it for me because you know if you have ever used cat prints before, you just put the image and then you can put the size and then they'll be able to position it like like the proportion to fit the amount that you give them. So if it's like 11 by 17 or 11 by 14, they will be able to, you know, with a 5 by 7, they were able to scale it up. And I didn't look blurry or anything. It's just that certain things were cut off, which is fine. It's not like drastically, like there wasn't anything major missing. But anyway, so with this local printer, they weren't able to size it the way I want. So I had to do it myself and I was struggling until today while I was like at the, you know, at the dealership getting my car oil change. I was just kind of playing around with Clip Studio and I found a way to do it. I mean, of course, I was able to cut certain things off, but I was able to cut it off to the point that I'm able to, like I would like if I display. I'm like, okay, I'm not cutting off too much, and you are able to get the main idea of the picture. So I like that because the couple days I've been trying it, I didn't like it. But getting my cut prints done and you know figuring that out today, I was like, okay, so that's an option. I can just send that, you know, what I did to the local printer, and I still have my 11 by 17, and they literally get it done in a day. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's why I wasn't too freaked out because they were able to get my prints done in a day. But that, you know, I'm getting a lot done. I'm getting a lot printed. I'm going to have like 25 to 50 of each. This is also for this coming convention and also the one in December. So if I sell, so I just have a lot just in case if I sell out on something, which I doubt, but at least I have enough. And also I'm going to be listing them on Etsy, so I just have backup for the convention and also for my online shop. So that's the idea of me having a big bulk of these prints pretty much. So anyway, let me turn this around so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so like I said, this is the local printer, and then this is the Cat Print. I just got them today, so you can see Cat Print did a good job. Let me hold on. Let me show you guys a 5x7 of this print. This is their 5x7. So this is the 5x7 from the local printer. I got this done with the local printer. Oh, sorry, y'all can't see it. Can't see nothing. So this is the 5x7 of these of this illustration, and I also got this done from the local printer. So you can see the drastic difference. That you can kind of like see the whole illustration that I had in mind. Apart from like the dog's fin kind of like being cut off a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, it's not really much missing. You can kind of get the idea that like they're not really cutting off too much. Well, I should say the cat print is not really cutting off too much compared to this and what we have here. The only thing different, the only reason why I like the local printer a little bit more is the quality, the richness in the color. Oh my gosh, I don't know if it's translating well on camera right now, but like the quality, it's not okay, it's very significant. It's just a little bit, it's not too noticeable, but to me it's very noticeable. So I can if I haven't done the local printer, I literally would have been like, oh, this is great, it's not too bad. But doing them, I'm like, yeah, I like this quality. So I'm happy that I was able to find a way to resize it to the point, like find a way to resize it on Clip Studio that I might, you know, I might end up using the local printer and not really Cat Prints because I like the color. Like, I like the way Cat Print was able to size it, and if like pretty much most of my illustration fits into their paper. And also another thing is like the paper quality from cat prints. Oh, I love it. It's thick. I like the thickness, but the local printer, it's not quite thick. So I know the guy, when I was explaining to him that I wanted to be cardstock, heavy, like I don't think I explained to him that maybe I wanted it to be extra heavy. I wasn't quite sure how to describe it, but I was trying to tell him that I wanted to be like cardstock. But I think I failed to mention it needs to be extra heavy, because when you do cut print, there's an option to, you get to pick like extra heavy, cardstock, whatever. So that's what I picked, and that's what I always picked. And like, gosh, it's so thick, it's so nice, it's quite heavy duty compared to this. This is like this is 2 times of this paper, I believe. So anyway, I really like the paper quality and the way that they're able to fit my illustration into their paper, even though the original design is 5, like my canvas size was 5x7. So I love that they're able to do that. But like I said, I find a way to not reframe, but like resize my canvas to fit, or well, yeah, find a way to like make the illustration to fit 11x17 and not cutting off. I mean, it cut off a lot, but it's not too much. It doesn't look quite like cat prints, like where it fits everything. Like I think this part, like this row, this top part is cut off a little bit, and then you kind of like part of their legs are cut off a little bit. But it's still fine because you're still able to get most of the illustration. So that's the only reason I will go with cat prints, because like honestly, cat prints is not bad. It's not bad. It's just me. I think I'm just nitpicky because I want the richness of the color to come through, even though honestly, it's not too bad. It's just me. It's not too bad. But anyway, so that's one. That's that. And then there's this one. I'll put this away. And then there's this one. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute. Okay, so this is the cat print one. And then this is the local printer. And I don't know if you can tell with Chihiro's hair, like you can tell with that brown, like the brown is a little bit, I don't know if it comes out well in camera, but like that brown is a little bit richer and darker compared to this one. So I put it this way, maybe you can tell. But like, dude, in the skin tone, like look at how rich that skin tone is compared to this one. It's a little bit lighter. Like it's just, I feel like this is just a little bit more true to what I have on Clip Studio from my canvas. And this, like, there's nothing wrong with this, honestly. If I didn't know about this, like I said, I will go with cat print, and there's nothing wrong with it. No shade to cat print, because I really like the quality of the paper and everything. It's not bad. It's just like me being nitpicky. So yeah, that's another option to go with. But I really love this. It's so cute. I really like it. Like the quality of cat print, honestly, love it. So yeah, this is it. This is the second illustration. I initially thought I had like 5 proofs, but I only have 4 proofs. So that's the second one. And then this is the third one. So yeah, look at it. I think this one with the brown, you can tell. This one you can tell. Oh my gosh, look at how rich that brown is. You can tell with this one that, like, look at that quality. Look at that brown quality. And then look at this one. You see how lighter that is compared to this. Look at that, the shadow area. Look at how rich. Oof. That's why I wanted to go with the local printer. I just don't like, because like, the borders, and they weren't able to do the sizing properly. But yeah, like seriously, I love that. That is so rich. Oof. And yeah, like I said, cut print is not bad. It's just like the quality. It's just me being nitpicky, and I really like this. It looks so good. So that's the third. That's the third illustration. Ooh. And oops, sorry. And then this is Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight, I wasn't able to, like, you can't really tell too much. I was like, honestly, with my previous print that I got done from cat print, I was scared that
most of these prints were going to be like super super light, because the one I got done initially, I don't know, I have to like dig up the box. It was like a JJK print that I had done. It was Gojo, like the meme of, or the scene of Gojo running through the field, and the rich flower, and it's just the coloring looks so off. But anyways, that's why I thought like this will like look super off, but it doesn't look that bad. It really doesn't. It looks really good. Like even the shadow and everything, because I thought this would be like lighter, like this little shadow I had going on here. I thought that would be lighter, but oh my gosh, it looks really good. It looks really good. And yo, y'all need to, like, if you're an artist and you're sending stuff to the printer, double check your work, because I forgot this layer. I forgot to erase this part. Like that wasn't supposed to be there. That wasn't supposed to be there. That little line right there, that's not supposed to be there. It's part of like the bricks. And yeah, I was supposed to erase that part and I didn't. So yeah, so good thing that these are proofs, and I'm gonna be able to go back and erase it before I send the official, illustration to the printer, like for it to be actually printed, in bulk. But anyway, so that's that. And then, like I said, this is the local printer. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. They kind of look similar. If you're like kind of passing by, you wouldn't be able to tell. But like I said, the colors are given. It's rich. I love it. So anyway, I really like it. I think I'm gonna go, support your local printers, as they say. So I'm most likely gonna support my local printer and go with this. um but of course, Print is there. Now I know that they are able to do me right, and I just know what to ask for. I think when I go to the local printer, I just tell them that I want to, maybe I'll take the print, print, to kind of show them an example of what I want. Like I want it to be this thick and not this thin, because this is very thin. It's very thin. It's not computer paper thin, but it's quite thin. Okay, so I'm pretty much gonna end this video here, but I kind of just wanted to show you guys the end result. I am going to go ahead and glaze this properly tomorrow. Everything is pretty much done, but I just want to make sure the resin, like, it's good. It's good. My hand is super dry, but yeah, it's really good. But I just want to make sure that it doesn't drip. And then maybe on Friday, because I have work tomorrow, most likely Friday morning, I will try to leave it in the sun to properly dry up. Hopefully we have sun. We haven't really seen sun like bright. I haven't quite seen like coming through the apartment in a long while, but hopefully Friday
it's gonna be a good day, and I'm gonna leave this out in the sun. But yeah, so this is how it looks. This is the end result. Look at it, it's so cute. That's how she looks. She looks so cute. So yeah, this is a difference. This is a story for another day, but this took me forever to literally put together. I literally started at 11 and didn't finish till like 6, I believe, because I guess you live and you learn, right? So next time I'm just gonna resin the dish and then spill the liquid at the end, because that will save me so much time. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, but for now it's pretty much done. I have the results that I want, and it looks really cute. I like it. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy the video, and like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one. The next one is going to be New York Comic Con. Not vending, but I will be attending as an attendee. So